Xcode and Swift 3 are out! Yay! What? Quack! Welcome to another Anyone Can Code video, where I will teach you even more about coding. In case you don't know me, my name is Yuma and I am 9 years old. And today, I will teach you more about Swift with this simple calculator app. So this is the simple calculator app. You can just click on these text boxes and you can type whatever number you want. So it's 1, and you can choose out of these for operations. You can just choose one operation, plus, minus, times, divide, one of those. Yep, so we'll just go for add. We'll do something basic. 1 plus 1 is 2, so yeah. So, let's get started. Okay, so let's open up Xcode. And we'll start off creating a new Xcode project, as usual. And yes, you'll go again, iOS application, single view application. Next, and we'll name this simple calculator, because it's simple. Maybe we might do an advanced one later in this channel, or you can call it course channel course. Anyway, so I'll create mine here. And yep, here we go. It's basically all the same except for this. Status citing for simple calculator requires a development team. Now, don't worry about that, just leave it there. We might talk about it later. Like in the later videos. Like maybe when we start publishing the apps on the App Store. Yeah. But I know that is just, so here we go. This is a storyboard in Xcode 8. Nothing much, except that, see here it's not square anymore, it's now rectangular. It's because it's showing the size for the iPhone 6s. Actually, in this case, I'll view this as iPhone 6s Plus, because I'm gonna do an iPhone 7 Plus, and iPhone 6s Plus and 7 Plus, they are basically the same. So, okay, so so you click this to open it and hide it. Okay, so oh wow, it's much bigger, much bigger. So let's start off changing the background, and I'll change this to red. And yes, we will start doing the layout. Don't worry. I'm gonna do everything, okay? I'm not gonna miss anything. If there's something wrong, I'm pretty sure it's something dumb. Yeah. So let's go search for this, a text field. So a text field is basically, I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what it is. It's the things you can type in, so for example this, you can type in this, it's basically label, but the user can edit it too. So okay, let's resize this, stretch this out. I'm gonna move this down a little, and we'll just constrain this 0, 44, and 0. So left, top, and right. So let's add these 3 constraints, and now we will deal with this. This is called placeholder text. Now this placeholder text is Yes, you know it. It's this gray part here. And if you type in the text field, it disappears. But if it's empty again, it comes back. So yeah, so for placeholder text will be A and B. So yeah, because I'll make two text fields, one for number A, number 1, or number A, or and number 2 or number B. Yes, so here we go. Placeholders A. I let the constraints. Now let's make the text bigger so we can all see it. Here we go. Let's write in it. Yeah, okay, that's good. Let's see. Let's do 21. I know people make jokes. Like, for example, here's one. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Yeah, I know. It does not make sense, but hey, somehow people like the joke. Some people laugh. It actually doesn't really make sense, but hey. So yeah, okay. So let's do Command D for duplicate, or Command C and Command V to copy and paste. So yeah, I'll do Command D because less key work, if you know what I mean. So yeah, okay. So yes, one thing about duplicating, as you have seen, when you have constraints on this one and you duplicate, there's no constraints on this one, so you don't have to get rid of the constraints. Yeah, but if you applied width and height on it, and when you duplicate it, it'll still have the width and height. So yes, it gets rid of all the constraints when you duplicate, except for width and height. And let's not talk about duplicating. Okay. Yeah, so placeholder for this will be B, like I said. And yep, constraint, and we do for simple constraints. So horizontally center and vertically center. Let's add these two constraints. Here we go. And okay, so what we will do is let's see. I'm thinking. Yes, we also need to pin this to left and right. Here we go. And let's add a big gigantic label here. Stretching to the outreaches. Stretching all the way here. Here we go. And let's see what let's change. Okay, let's see what we should do with this, like the background color. So background color, I like maybe gold. And then I'll make this color dark green, maybe. No, I'll have red again. Okay, so yep, I'll make this text bigger. Oh, we need to do Sarah as its default number. Okay, so this is so slow. Why isn't it going faster? Okay, I'll do this. Okay, I'll make this 150 maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's big enough. So you can see it, right? Yes, you can see it clearly. Okay, good. Okay, it's good that you can see it clearly. Yes, I'm making it big enough so you can see it clearly. Okay, so let's. Oh. Yeah, it's just a bit of an incident. Something fell, but hey, let's not worry about anything. Let's just focus on this programming. So yeah, let's add this button here. I know it's not what you would expect, but I guess it's what we should expect. Yeah, so this should be the calculate button with some exclamation marks, and let's make this bigger too. And I'll make the color, I'll make this background color light green, and I'll make the text color dark green. I'll make, oh yeah, have I told you about this? No, I haven't told you about this. Yes, yeah, you can change the font. So, yes, you go up here, click this, and yeah, and then click font, and then there's a drop down. Click on custom, so custom fonts, yes, and then you can change the style to bold, italic, like light, thin, all the things. So I'll make this bold, and I'll make this text bigger, and I'm sure you can see it, right? Yes, you can see it. Okay, so right, add the constraints. So yeah, so top, bottom, left, and right. That's what this one will be. Let's do Command C to undo. Okay. Let's do bottom, left, right, and bottom. And we'll do height. There we go. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Oh, I forgot to add the constraint surface. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Here we go. Simple calculator. Okay, it's loading. It's loading very slowly. Okay, so here we go. We have nice stuff. I can't click out of this to, return, like get out of it. But what I will do is, and you know how it shows the keyboard? Yes, it's automatic, but we want it to be numbers, not letters. So yeah, so we'll do decimal pad. I've never seen this. Let's check this out. I was thinking about doing keypad, but hey, let's see what we have here for decimal. Interesting, right? Okay, so let's click on B. Oh, we have the decimal pad. I'm sure, and I'm not sure if you can hear us, but we have sound for when you type. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, so I'll do decimal pad on this one too. Decimal pad. I'll do Command S to save, and wait. Because this is 6s plus. That means you don't need to do the big constraints. But if you really want to be if you want to be a real like very good software developer, you have to do the constraints for good practice. So yeah, we are going to do the constraints for this one. So yeah, top, bottom, no, left, right, and bottom, or left, bottom, right. Yeah. So here we go, and yep, and it's shouting at us that we want the height. And how do I know? How did I know about that? I'm not sure if you can see, but there's like faint lines here, like dotted lines. That means that that's gonna be what it looks like at runtime. Like, yeah. So first, it's okay. So yeah, let's do horizontally in container. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get rid of align center X and add height. So it has an equal height. So what do we do now? We add another label. Now, yes, a calculator is not a calculator. Only with so a calculator is not a calculator without operations. So yes, we have a label here. You might be thinking about having what was it? Yeah, about having buttons. Yeah, so you might be thinking about having buttons. But yes, I know, but yes, okay, but yes, you do need a label. Okay. Wait, so yeah, yes, you need a button to change the operation, but this is going to display which operation we've selected. So operation. So yeah, I'll name this operation, and I'll do none because we haven't chosen an operation yet. Okay, so let's do a background. Sorry, just scratching my ear. It's a little itchy, but hey, it's fine. So, what's a good color? White? No. Let's do yellow. Just a bit of a banana touch yellow. And let's say do orange. Can we see it? No. Let's choose another color, like a more orange feeling. Here we go. You can see it. Yes, I can see it. You can see it. We can both see it. So, yep, we will do left, bottom, right, and do a fixed height. Here we go. It's like stacking on top of each other. How strange. So, yeah, let's add some more buttons, and so we need 4 buttons for plus, minus. Oh yeah, there's also square root and square and cube, but we're gonna use the 4 basic operations. Actually, technically, they are the only operations, because like brackets isn't really considered an operation, and like square root and square, they're basically indices, so they're not very technical. So they're basically not what's it called? What was it? Okay, so yeah, they're basically not operations. But it's not maths time. It's not maths time. We are making a calculator, but it's not maths. I mean, okay, calculator is based on maths, but hey, you know what I mean. So, okay, so we have the 3 operations here. But there's one here which I haven't added yet, which is divide. As you know. Okay, so yes, plus. So let me run through this. So we have plus, and okay, let me explain this. Because in programming, there's no times in divide. I mean, there is times in divide, but like you don't have like the times. For times, you only have x, and for divide, you don't have the divide. You only have slash and a star, whatever the star's name is called. So plus is plus. So in programming, plus would be plus, like this. Minus would be plus would be the plus, and the minus would be the minus. times would be the star, the asterisk, but we would do an X, and divide would be a forward slash or a backslash. Yeah, it's a forward slash. Okay, so yeah, there is no divide on our keyboard, or if you have a special keyboard and you're lucky, you might have a divide symbol, but hey, Mac doesn't have a divide symbol. So yes, we are gonna use emoji. Emoji, yes, as you know what, from messages, you know, smiley face, sad face, angry face, worried face. Yeah. So yeah, you can use it in Xcode. So let's do Control Command Space. Here we go. And you see we have a division symbol here, already here. So yeah, so you go, so yeah, we go down, so what we do is go down here to math symbols, and here we go. Here's a division sign here. I'll double tap on it, and it's here. You can see it's small, but if you have good eyes, you can see it. Yeah. So let's have a background color of, let's say, oh no, that's red. Red against red. I'll use the same color as this one. So yes, red. Okay, so here we go. Same colors, and oh wait, oh yeah, do shift click, but so that means you can to shift click on this, and this, so you can select multiple items, and we will, yeah, so let's make all the text colors red. Let's do maybe 100 by 100. Oh whoa, what's that? Okay, we are not going to use auto resizing. Oh, that looks, no, that's a Mac thing, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's a bit too big. Go about 50-50. Oh yeah. In case you didn't know, they're measured by pixels. Fun fact. Yeah. So yeah, the text. So all the so the computer metric system barely have pixels. But to have but if you want like a really good experience, like, yeah, if you want a, yeah, but you know, if the Apple people, they didn't, they want the user, like the non-programmer users, to use, like, for them to use inches and not pixels. But some may use pixels, like the photographers, yes. Okay, so we'll only do two constraints on these ones, width and height. You'll see why. Okay, I'll tell you why. So yes, we're gonna put these in something called a stack view. So stack view is an easier way to do constraints. So if you have a few objects that you want to put together, so you don't have to do constraints for the individual objects, what you do is add width and height to the selected object you want to put in the stack view, and then you click this button here, it says stack, and then it stacks them. The spacing is 0, so it just looks weird. So I'll make this 20, or maybe 30. 30 is pretty good. Yeah, so yep, what you do is, so it's basically stacked, so you can just use this plain stack view. So you can just use the constraints for this stack view, which will save your constraint time. So it takes less time for you to do the constraint. So yeah, what we'll do is do horizontally in container, align it horizontally, and yep, and pin it to the top. There we go. All done. So yeah, technically all these 4 objects have four constraints, but this stack view has 2 constraints. Yeah. If you know what I mean, yes, you will understand. Okay. Yeah. So let's bring these down, and there's something wrong with highlighting. Must be a bug. So yeah, let's connect these. So I'll get rid of did receive memory warning, and yes, we will use video load. We're finally using video load. So let's celebrate! Yay! Let's actually celebrate once we finished this app. So yep, so we'll connect. So okay, let's get rid of this comment here and link these bad boys up. Name this text field A, connect, and yeah, I'll do the same with these other ones. Text field B, and I'll do the result label. Operation label. Here we go. And so yeah, this is basically the displaying. It displays the operation you selected, so you don't get confused. Yes. Okay, so yes, we will name this one. Yes, we will name this one the result label, because of course it's so obvious. It's for results. Okay, so let's run this because we haven't checked the auto layer yet, because it looks like this. But yeah, we're gonna rerun this. Oh, I left it running. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so here we go. It works. Number pad works. 0.8648. But you can't get out of it. So okay, let's bring that down, and we will add something called we forgot to add the action. So let's do calculate. So you'll name this calculate, and we'll make this an action. Touch up inside. Yes. Okay, so yes, in Swift 3, when you do a function, yes, because before when you do a function, so that's okay. So yeah, before in Swift 2, when you did a function, okay, so I'll do string, and let me do multiple parameters. So yeah, in Swift, okay, let me explain. So yes, in Swift 2, you don't need to type in this name here, okay? But so you could just mind your own business and yeah, do this. So you didn't need to type the name for this, but you had to type in the name for the other one. So you didn't need to type the name for like the first parameter. But in Swift 3, now you need to add the name for this first one. Oh, this one's an integer, so we don't need to worry about that one. Okay, so yeah, we don't need to worry about any of this. So now you know the differences between. Alright, and why do I have a underscore? Because I don't want. Because when Swift runs this, they don't want to like type this name here, sender. So they just did an underscore, so they didn't need to type this. Okay. You're just lucky. Okay, so yeah, so let's add another one so we'll name this. Okay, let's change this to an action. Let's name this change operation, because we're gonna change the operation when we tap on one of the operations. Here we go. There. So, yeah, so we've done those two. Oh, wait. Did you know you can, did you know that you can apply multiple objects to one action? Or you can apply multiple objects to an outlet. Yes, did you know that? No? Oh, yeah, that's something new for you. So let's connect these other actions to the same operation. So you do control drag as usual, connect it to this function, and it should highlight this whole function here, whole action. And if you're not sure if you connected all these four, you can just go here and hover above this circle thing, and it should highlight which ones you've selected. So yeah, that's a quick tip for you. Okay, so yeah, so we should start off by closing this, and I will do Command N or File, New File, to add a new file. So this will be a Swift file, and the Swift file, basically, it's an empty file. So let's click Next, and we will name this Operations. Here we go. It's in here. Yep. So what we will make is called an enum. So an enum is an enumeration. So okay, so we'll name this operations actually. So yeah. Shoo. Yeah, so an enum is basically a bunch of cases, so this is a case. So yeah, so case is basically a variable. You can type your name in it. I type what name you want it to be. It doesn't need a value. So these are basically used for if statements or conditional statements, if you know what they are. I'm actually going to explain those later in this video. Yeah, so we'll name 5. So we'll have 5 cases. One is add, one is one is subtract, one is multiply, and one is divide. How divide? Oh yeah, we also need case none as a default. Yeah, so those are 5 cases. Yes. And we'll go back to view controller, and we'll name so we will make a variable called operation. So yeah, the operation is basically the what operation we have. So yeah, we'll make this. So we'll pass in operations. That operations dot none. So yeah, you can actually use operations as a type. You can use enums as a type. In fact, you can use classes as a type, and structs in a type, which I'll tell you about structs maybe in my next video. So you can do operations.none. So this is officially a type of operations. And what type of operations and which part of operations? None. So yeah, none is a default. So it's operations.none. But the type is operations. But like currently it's none. So okay, so we will so in change operation, so let me open up the main.storyboard. Okay, so yes, we put multiple objects into it, but we need to know which one it is, like which operation, this or that or that or that. So we'll do, and conveniently they have tags. So tag is basically an integer, nothing special about it. You can access it, see which one it is, use it for conditional statements. So yeah, so we'll tag this as 1, and then we'll make this 2, and we'll make this 3, and we'll make this 4. Save that, and move that to single, close that right hand side, and so what we can do is do an if statement. So an if statement is basically a piece of code where you can check if something is true or not. So what you have to do is type if space, and then you do the statement you want to do to like check if it's true or false. So what we want to check is if the sender's tag. So first we'll check if this sender. Sender is basically the trigger, like what triggered this function. So so if the sender's tag is double equals for is, like is, but if you want to do not, you do an exclamation mark and an equal. So you do double. So let's do double equals. So check if the sender's tag is 1, and then we do an else if. So which means if this fails, then you do another if statement. So else if the sender's tag is 2. And then you do another else if for number 3. Else if sender dot tag equals 3. And then you can do another else if it's 4, but we only have like if it's like any other number, if it's like for 4, 5, 6. But we'll do an else, which means like if it's not 1, 2, and 3. And else doesn't check if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It just only checks. It only just runs when all these 3 fail. So when this tenders. So what I want to do is change this variable called operation. So let's do So we'll change this operation to operations dot add, since tag number 1 is add and 2 is minus, and so on. But Swift knows that this operation type is a variable. I mean, if this variable operation is a type of operation, and it's an enum, so you can just get rid of this, and you can just leave it as .add, so you don't need to do operations.add. So yeah, simple. So let's do .subtract. Yeah, so do the operation. So we can apply this to the other operations. Multiply, and we'll do operation equals dot divide. So now what we can do. Now what we have to do is display this operation label. So we'll do operation label. We've done this before. So operation label dot text equals. Let's see. So we're going to do string interpolation. So let's start off by doing typing operation, and then we'll do string interpolation here, and what we want to interpolate is the operation. Now, yes, I know what will it return? Will it return a hexadecimal code or hex or try? Nope, it'll just tell you the name of the case that has been chosen. So in this case, it'll say operation add or subtract or multiply or divide. So let's check that now. Here we go. It succeeded. And yep, that's right. Here we go. So let's click one of these. Or add, subtract, multiply, and divide. We did it. Well, we did it for this. So, oh yeah. Remember when I said that we need to hide the keyboard? We haven't done that yet. So yeah, what we'll do is make a variable. No, let's make a constant called tap gesture or tap recognizer. Yeah, tap recognizer. Okay, so we'll make this something called a UI tap gesture recognizer. Okay, so yeah, a tap gesture recognizer is basically a gesture recognizer which will listen for taps, and when there's a tap, then it'll run a function. So yeah, let's go into the parameter. So target is basically what sends the what triggers the trigger. So like what triggers the function that will implement in this other parameter. So the thing which will run the function for in this parameter, which we will do soon, is self or view controller. Okay, so then now we'll do the action, which is a selector, but and the selector wants a function. So first let's create a function. So func 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 hide keyboard, and we don't need any parameters, so just leave the brackets there. And what we will do is call a function from view. So we do view dot end editing. So end editing and all the editing hides the keyboard, yes. And it asks us if we want to force it. If we want to force it to stop, and we want it to get forced no matter what. So yes, so we'll do. So to make a selector, you do hashtag selector, and then brackets, and then in here you put in the function name. So I'll copy and paste this. Here we go. Done. Oh yeah, we also need to add it to the view. So what you do is view dot add gesture recognizer. Anyone's gesture recognizer? So we pass in gesture tap recognizer. So let's see if this works. And yeah, just a quick reminder, because this tap recognizer is implemented to a view. So if you tap the background here, yeah, it will hide it. So tap hides, yes. Sorry for the lag. It's a little laggy. It's just a simulator. It's a simulator, and yep, this is a simulator, so it can't replicate everything. It's not the best simulator. I mean, if it was like but like in the future, it would have no lag. But yeah, I mean, this is at least we have no problem. Yeah, I mean, at least we are doing. What am I saying today? Okay, so forget about that. Yeah, let's go into calculate, and when we calculate, we want to hide the keyboard. So let's just call the function hide keyboard. Yeah, so let's test that again. I'm sure this will work. So yeah, there we go. And shows. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we'll put that last. But first, we want to check if the user has selected an operation and written a number for A and for text field A and B. So what we'll do is do another iflet, and you can check multiple items in an iflet. So yeah, and it will only run the body of the code if all the iflet statements are true. So what you do is, so let's do string A, so STRA equals the text field A dot text, and then you do comma and space, and then you do another let string B will be text will be the same thing as text field B dot text, and then yeah, so then we'll do let num A, so let num A, and you can and you can use these other constants that have already been checked in these let statements. So yeah, so we can pass string A here into num A. So we want to convert this to a double, right? Yeah, here we go. same thing with string b. So num b equals double brackets string b. Sorry if I'm typing too fast, but I mean, you can always pause. Anyway, yeah, all my practices make me better at this. And why are these purple? Why are these white? Oh yeah, that's just a bug. Okay, so yeah, so we also want to check if the operation is not operations.not. So if operations, and like I told you before, not is exclamation mark and equals. So if the operation is not operations.none, or let's say, oh yeah, you can't do dot, oh you can do dot none. So yeah, so if it's not dot none, then you run this. So yeah, so we'll add another function to calculate. So function calculate a and b. So it'll have parameters. So we'll do a, which is a double, b, which is a double, and we'll do the operation, which is operations, and we'll do something called a closure. So we'll name this completed, and do that. Yeah. So let me finish this off. So yeah, a closure is basically a function without a name. Actually, it has a name. This is the name of the closure. So yeah, so closure is a function with a name. This is the name, which can be called inside this function, and the body is passed in by when it's called. So yeah, so you can call this. So this is basically what the parameters are, and this part here is a return type, and we'll talk about return types later in the later videos. Or have I actually talked to you about it? I don't know. I do not know. So we want one parameter here, but you don't type in the name. You type in what the type will be. So in this case, it'll be the double. Okay, so yeah, when you call this in function, you have to pass in a double. So and we'll do something called a switch statement, and it's basically it's basically an if statement. So yeah, switch is basically an if statement. So you do switch space what you want to check on. We want to check on operation, and then you do the curly braces, and we'll do the thing similar to you will do the thing in the enum. So it's case. So yeah, so you do case dot add. So it's checking if this operation is dot add or operations dot add. So yes. So if it's true, you run the thing inside the. So you do colon. Then you run the thing here. So what we want to do is call this completed. Here we go. And it wants double. Here we go. And we'll pass an a plus b. Same, and we do add, and then we'll do one, and we'll do another subtract, and then see how it indents down here. So okay, so it ends when you create another case. So yeah, so and then we'll do completed again, which is a minus b. Okay, let me finish off these cases. So dot multiply and dot divide. Okay, so then we fill in these blanks. A times b and completed a, not minus, a divided by b. Here we go, and this switch and switch statements want you to check on everything, and we don't want to check on everything. So if you don't want to check on everything, there's always a solution. You just do default. So that's when all these fail. So just like this else part. So and we don't know what to do, and I don't know what to do. So we just do nothing basically. So let's not do anything, but I want something. So if you don't want to do anything, you do break. Now break gets out of the switch operation, basically. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the calculate A and B. So let's do this. Let's call this calculate A and B. So A double, so we want num A, and we want num B for B, operation for operation, and you want, and you just press enter. Or what I like to do is get rid of this, get rid of brackets, and press enter. There we go. Oh yeah, we also need to add this. Yeah. Okay, so yep, it wants us to type in a name, not a double. So yeah, we'll call this result. But what I like to do is just get rid of these brackets here. And yeah, so we would just want to display it. So what you do is result label dot text equals result. There we go. We're using string interpolation again. And okay, let me tell you another difference from Swift 2 and Swift 3. Now in Swift 2, when you do a closure and you want to access something from outside this closure, then you have to do self.resultLabel.text. But now in Swift 3, you don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so let's run this to see if this will work. Okay, so I'm thinking of what to do. Let's just do something. Let's do something basic. So 1 plus. Oh yeah, and displays it. So 1 plus 1. Let me get rid of that. Oh wait, no. Okay, let's not get rid of it and try it. Yes, it hides and it says 2.0. So let's try 1.5 times 1.5. Now that should be 2. No, that should be 1.5, right? Or should it? 1.5. Oh, it's no time. I'll just do calculate and be. There we go. 2.25. So yeah, we've done it. We've done everything. Thanks to you guys. So yeah, let's end it here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So good job, everyone. We made so much progress today. So yeah, let's end it here. Okay, that's it. For more, visit my website www.madebyuma.com. And if you wish to see the finished app, I have uploaded the finished files in my GitHub account, and the link is in the description to my GitHub account. Anyways, goodbye! We have talked about this. Really, we have talked about this. Why do you have to do this again? Wait, what? Credits? Why would I have credits? Credits, seriously? Nope, no credits. Sorry, no credits. Anyway, this video has ended, so see ya. See ya.